¿Qué onda, banda? Por si no están enterados, el fin de semana pasado se llevaron a cabo los combates con K finales del Pro Competition de Mortal Kombat 1. Hubo excelentes peleas y una gran energía en la ex fábrica de harina. Así es, la sede de este evento fue la Ciudad de México y, gracias a Warner, que amablemente me invitó al evento, pude estar un rato en la llamada Warner Experience. No solo eso, sino que también me dieron la increíble oportunidad de entrevistar al señor Boon. Agradezco mucho al equipo de Warner, quienes nos hicieron el favor de prestarnos su equipo de grabación, debido a que en esta ocasión, por circunstancias fuera de nuestro control, no pude llevar el mío. Nuevamente, muchas gracias por el paro. ¿Para qué le doy más vueltas, banda? Los dejo con mi yo del pasado y, más importante todavía, con el mismísimo Boon. ¿Qué hubo, banda? ¿Cómo están? Pues aquí me encuentro con nada más ni menos que Boon, la leyenda. Y el día de hoy le voy a hacer algunas preguntas. Entonces, pues vamos a comenzar. Well, thank you so much for this interview, Mr. Boon.
Yeah,
it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
Here.
My pleasure.
So, okay, let's start. So the first question this time, I believe it has to be, what led you to choose Mexico as the final round for the Pro competition this time?
Well, it actually wasn't my choice.
Okay.
usually, and that's not to say that I wouldn't choose Mexico. I was very excited when I heard, because I've been here before, and I always have a great time. So I always look forward to coming to Mexico.
Oh,
but
awesome.
the decision is a lot of things that are outside of my influence, and but I'm always excited when it's in Mexico.
Oh, awesome. So is it a decision that was taken because of the support that Mortal Kombat has garnered in the region?
I know that that's a big part of it.
Okay.
But there's things of like geography and be able to find a venue and a lot of things. But you know, there's so much support for Mortal Kombat in a number of like in Latin America and Chile, Brazil. You know, like there's just so much support for it. So we're very, very grateful for that.
Oh, we're very excited to have you here. Okay, so next question. So what is it that you enjoy watching the most in these high-level competitions?
I enjoy seeing a variety of characters being chosen. I enjoy seeing a player do something that nobody else thought of. You know, I enjoy seeing a combination of certain characters and cameos together, and seeing how they creatively come up with something that nobody else thought of. That's always so much fun. So I just love watching them play and seeing what they come up with.
Yeah, they are very creative.
Yeah.
Okay, a little development question. When do you develop a new game, how do you balance competitiveness and fun factor? Are they one of the same, or is it something that you have to?
They're very different, and it is
Okay.
a balance, like you said. You know, Mortal Kombat games have always been, they do crazier things, right? We have people teleporting and doing all kinds of crazy, unpredictable things, freezing time and eye lasers and traps on the ground. And so that's the fun part, right? Doing all the crazy things. But then you have to balance it and getting, you know, these characters to all play in the same box,
Same range, maybe.
in a fair way. And I don't think we ever hit it exactly. It's not like, I don't think any fighting game is, every character is just as strong, but that's what you keep striving for, you know. And I do think that we want to continue to balance things out as much as we can, so it's more competitive.
I think you've done a really good job in balancing this game, but as you said, no fighting game ever will have a perfect balance.
Exactly. Yeah.
So another one, when you develop a new entry, what leads you to determine how long you will support it? Is it something that you plan ahead, or does it depend on the public response?
Well, there's a lot of factors out of it. You know, we always want to support it as long as we can.
Sure.
But sometimes there's other factors that aren't even related to the game that influence it and are out of our hands, you know, like this. For instance, I would have loved to have done a third year, right? You know, with it. We do our characters very close together, right? Like Mortal Kombat 11 had 12 DLC characters, and it went out further. Mortal Kombat 1 compressed them more, and so we had more frequent releases, but we didn't go out as far. And but so I'm always I always vote for more characters and more time. But at the same time, we also have to start our next game, so it's always a bit of a challenge.
So speaking about that, that's a good segue for the next one. What is the next step for NetherRealm Studios?
Well, we've had a game we've been working on for a couple of years now, but then we're also involved in like the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which is all the old games. You know, we did a bunch of. We were helping them with like interviews and giving them access to some of our development like history and things like that. And I had some involvement with the Mortal Kombat movie, which is coming out in May. And so I find myself changing gears quite a bit, going from one game to the next, to a movie, to a Legacy Collection. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the Latin American presence here in Mortal Kombat? Do you like seeing more Mexican Sub-Zeros, more Chilean Scorpions?
Yeah, I've always been so appreciative of just the support that Mortal Kombat gets in Mexico, in Chile, and Brazil, and you know, just it's to me, it makes me want to come visit those countries that much more. It's just such a great thing. I really wanted to go to a Brazil game show. I'm so glad I was able to make it here. So it's just it's a great time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. And do you plan to increase your presence in Latin America?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's definitely a high priority for us. Mortal Kombat's very strong in Latin America, and so I definitely want to do my part for sure.
Excellent, thank you. How do you feel about being broadcasted in TV, you know, with HBO and?
I haven't. Well, first of all, it's great, and I think we're the first fighting game to be broadcasted on a streaming service, which is great.
So yes.
But so hopefully this is going to be something that we can do with our future games as well too. So I'd love to be able to do that.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So you like to include guest characters in the roster. So is there a special someone that that you're thinking about for the next entry?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
I can't tell you though.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah. We're definitely have some great surprises. Great surprises. Well, we've done quite a bit, you know, over the past few, you know, all the action movies, Rambo, RoboCop, Terminator, Alien, you know, Omni-Man, Homelander, just so many great guest appearances.
Great guest appearances. Those are the questions that I have. Thank you so much, Mr. Boon.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah,
y pues
you.
muchas gracias, banda. Quédense aquí pendientes en 3GB. Y eso fue todo por ahora, banda. Nuevamente agradezco al equipo de Warner por todo su apoyo y, por supuesto, al señor Boon por concederme la entrevista. Ya veremos qué depara el futuro para la competencia de Mortal Kombat y los demás juegos del estudio. Hasta entonces, banda. Gracias a todos nuestros Patreons, quienes en parte hacen posible nuestro contenido. En el mes de octubre, entre otros, nos apoyan Mugri Mau, Luis Roberto Sedano Mesa, César Sánchez Carmona, José Manuel Galicia Tejeda, Rodrigo González, Tigre Negro, Drake, C. Xochitl, Eric Ledesma, El Pat, Selmonelo, Pedro Alberto Ramírez Arciniega, Von Kaiser, Lobo Darkling, Emanuel Ordóñez, Sergio Gómez Gómez, The Better Bird, Jair González, El Guato, Giovanni Lemus y Carlos Campos Montero. Muchas gracias, banda. Nos vemos a la próxima.